So the question is, how do we directly assist an organization fundamentally going from a 3 to 5 person team to scaling at a rate that is sustainable and won't break versus just going from 3 to 5 to 20 per se. And I think I think the best way to approach that and how we've approached it with organizations is what is the immediate need? At a young stage of an organization, everybody should be working to the point of failure. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I should mean that in a very positive way of that, for instance, a sales rep should be breaking at the seams and crushing their commissions before you hire a new salesperson, right? Versus hiring a team of 5 people. And I think on top of that, especially at that younger stage of an organization, what's very important is for the founding team, whether or not they're salespeople or not, is understand the value proposition and how the product needs to be sold, which that's directly what we can help with, versus going out and hiring a senior sales leader that is just targeting the early stage growth. And the reason why I think that's crucially important is because once you understand how it needs to be sold, you'll be more adept to finding the right candidates to fit that role based on their background and their previous experience. And I think that is the hardest thing, there's so many different books and blog postings and podcasts around hiring right? Hire slow, fire fast, right? That's always what people say. And I think there's a lot to be said about that, is you want to build that slow growth. Very few companies can go from an 8-person team to, a couple 100-person team. The only company I've seen do that that's done really well is a group called Hopin out of the UK. They've gone through 2 rounds of funding and have blown up on this COVID, debacle, because their technology was perfectly timed for that, luckily for them. And they've had incredible growth. But the founder, I think, that was his sole purpose, right? Was just making sure that they grow, but also maintaining the ecosystem and the culture within the company for that hunger, which is always, it's a little bit art. I would say a little bit of science, more art than anything else, right?